Good afternoon and good morning or good evening wherever you are in the world. Okay, I want to talk about this particular visit. This is going to be revisited Bootstrap Studio and login forms. The one I did quite some time, about a year ago, I think. No, a year and a half ago, April the 22nd, 2017. And this has had quite a few views, 23,000 odd, and I've had a lot of flack on this. Okay, I've got at this time of writing, which is 51 likes and 32 dislikes. Why? I haven't got a clue why anybody can dislike something which is an absolute fact. It's not an opinion. On this particular video, it's not a hypothesis, it's not a theory, it is what it is, okay? And like there's been a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but there's been a few people where you said I'm a retard and an idiot. And I just think that's funny. But anyway, I always listen to what people have got to say, but people just come out with a remark and don't actually, there's no explanation at all. If somebody wants to debate or anything like that with us on these things, then feel free. I mean, they can Skype us or get in touch. I'm very open. My email is always available in the about thing on my YouTube channel. But anyway, this here about Bootstrap Studio and login forms. I mean, there's been so much interest in this. And in this video, I go on about PHP, and you need to write to databases and stuff like that, okay? And this is not my hypothesis. It's not a theory I have. This is Bootstrap Studio. This is what it is. What is Bootstrap? Okay, we go to Wikipedia. Not always right. I've got to say they're not always right, but on this they are. Okay, so Bootstrap is a free and open source front-end framework, not back-end. PHP is back-end. Front-end framework library. Okay, I mean, how clear does that need to be? Front-end framework, and like many web frameworks, it concerns itself with front-end development only. Okay, only. So the people who say I'm a retard and all that, that's because they're illiterate. They don't understand reading. So anyway, when you see Bootstrap Studio, and I feel that they've put themselves in this silly position about having things like login forms. Okay, the probably have done this, and people think, well, they've got login forms, so that's going to work. It's not going to work. It isn't going to work without PHP, and you cannot do PHP. I mean, you can put PHP actually in Bootstrap Studio, but it doesn't even come out as, it comes out as an index.html. So you have to do everything outside of the program. It's just a framework. But Bootstrap Studio have shot themselves in the foot here. I preferred if they didn't even have these things in, because it like sort of seduces people into thinking that they're, that it's something that isn't. And I've gone into like contact forms and how you do them with PHP and marrying them up with, Bootstrap Studio. But login forms are a total different kettle of fish, and they're really neat. It's a difficult thing to do. People always want this login form. I don't know why. I bet like sort of most of you don't even need a login form on your website. A login form is if you're going to buy something, or you're a big firm or something. But generally speaking, I mean, I've never needed one on my thing, but I mean, I've done them, but I've never needed it on any site that I've done. And I've probably done about 80, 90, even 100 websites in my time. But anyway, I just thought I'd revisit that, and people just look at what you're saying. I hope some people who are on here who disagree with us on login forms are actually watching this, because you're just wrong. I mean, Bootstrap Studio is a studio where it's it's basically Bootstrap on steroids. It gives you a vehicle and a platform to build on to actually build full websites in many cases. But when it comes to login forms and back end stuff, it's not good for that. And it's just like what I said with Wikipedia. It's just a front end development tool. Okay, if you want back end stuff, you could put it in Bootstrap, but you need editors and you need like sort of a server, WAMP, XAMPP, whatever you use on your computer, and even then, you really need to be doing it online because sometimes they can throw you off. Okay, so I thought I'd just bring this to your attention and revisit Bootstrap Studio login forms and why it doesn't work really, because it's not a tool for that. It's like sort of if you want to fly, you get a plane, you don't get a train, do you? So there are different tools for different jobs. Okay, so again, thanks for watching.